What's up with it? What's up with it, Jamie? Yeah, man, the bag is your guide, bro. You bow down to the bag. You know, you pray to the bag, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. The bag will do more for you than any God in the sky will do for you, bro. See what I'm saying? The bag will do more for you than any God in the sky will ever do. You feel what I'm saying? That God in the sky is worthless. That motherfucker ain't powerful, bro. He let all the suffering go on, and he let Satan the devil, roam around. That's a powerless God, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That's a powerless God, bro. That God ain't got no power. Humans got all the power down here, bro. Human beings got all the power and money down here. Money rule the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? All these fucking delusional Bible dumpers, man. Bro, they've been woofing that stuff for hundreds of years. And none of that stuff came true. You know? Don't approach me, man. I tell you like it is, bro. If any of y'all Jehovah's Witness wanna step up to me and approach me and start preaching to me, I tell you something for real. I point out all the flaws in your stories, in your religion and all the other stuff. I guess today I'm gonna get some pho, man. We're gonna get pho today. I need some soup. So what I'm saying, bro? You bow down to the bag, kiss the bag, pray to the bag, bro. Cause that's the only thing that's gonna save me. Ain't no praying gonna save me, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, money. That's what's gonna save me and you. I'll be around here looking at all some of these women that I cannot touch. I'm like, God damn, I can't have her. She's above me in looks. I can't have her. She has a nice body. You be looking at all these women around, and you be like, God damn, I wish I could have her. I wish I could hit that from behind. Damn, she fine as hell. Or damn, she got a banging ass body, but her face is average, but she got a banging ass body, but she's still considered above you because of her body. And that nice, perfect, round apple ass that she got. You be like, God damn, man. I wish I had that. The bag could get you that, bro. Or something like that. You know what I'm saying? The bag will answer all your fucking problems, man. Now, is the bag everything? No, it's not everything, but it'll solve most of your problems in the dating market. It'll solve that. It'll solve the financial stability problem that you have. It'll solve that. Feel what I'm saying? Able to live comfortably and be your own boss and travel the world, it'll solve that. You see what I'm saying? You won't be limited. You'll have a lot more options in life. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, man. Nah, I don't believe in no God in the sky no more, man. That shit is over with. Money is God, bro. Worship money. That's what you get to worship, man. Because that God in the sky is worthless, bro. He's helpless. or powerless. It's a better word for it. He let black people become slaves for like 300,000 years. 300 years, I mean. He let black people become slaves for 300 years. Didn't come to our rescue. We were slaves. Nah, that guy in the sky, he's powerless, man. Feel what I'm saying? No, pray to money, bro. That's what you need to do. Pray to money, worship money, worship it like it's nobody's, like for real, like worship money like there's no tomorrow, bro. You see what I'm saying? That's what you need to worship. I've been homeless for like, what, how many years now? 8 years, ever since me and my girl broke up. Ain't no God come to save me, man. Money, that's what's gonna save me, bro. Oh, that pray to God, pray to God. Get the fuck out of here. Pray, that's what you need to do is pray. Now I'm praying to money. That's what I worship. That's my God. You know what I'm saying? Get you some incense and some candles and get like stacks of cash. You know what I'm saying? Get a bag full of money and then pray to it in the dark and say some type of ritual thing going. Oh, the bag. Get you some incense and some candles and pray to the bag in the dark, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That's what you need to do, bro. That's what you do. You gotta idolize money, bro. Idolize money. Money is king. Money is cash. Money can solve a lot of your problems. You having a problem in the dating market? Money can solve that. You got financial worries? Money can solve that. Look, all your problems will be solved if you had a lot of money. You see what I'm saying? All of your problems will be solved. You know? For real, bro.
Wait.
Pray to money. Ask money for forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? Be in the dark, like, with a big ass stack of cash in a bag. You know what I'm saying? With candles and incense, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta do, bruh. Like, back when I was religious, man, that God in the sky didn't do nothing for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Didn't do nothing for me. All the praying, and all the going to church and all that stuff, that shit never worked for me, bro. Nothing ever changed. You go to church, so you praying for things to change, man. You know, that's why people, they feel like if they go to church, things will change in their life. They'll get more money, or they'll be taken care of better. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to be going to church just hooting and hollering and then returning back to that fucked up ass apartment or still homeless and fucking going to church. I know this lady, she goes to church and she's still homeless. She goes to church every single goddamn Sunday and she's still homeless. That's a damn shame. Your God can't provide no roof for you. Man, money will. Why you think the Kardashians and, you know, Jay-Z and Diddy and all them other motherfuckers got the money, bruh? Because they know that money is king, bruh. Without money, you can't have a good quality of life. You can't have the best quality of life. You feel me? You know, hell, money would have got black people out of slavery. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? All that going to church and worshiping a God that don't respond, worshiping a God that don't talk back, worshiping a God that has did nothing for your community. You feel what I'm saying? You still in the same spot you was in, you know. Nah, man, money. That's what you need to worship. That's what you need to worship, bro. More money, and more money. You know, it'll feed you, clothe you. You know, like I said, you can travel, right? If you had a lot of money, you won't have to work. Think of all them people that don't even have to work. Kim K don't have to work, man. All they do is, the only thing Kim K does is just modeling. She gotta go on diets every now and then for a photo shoot or some shit like that. You know, the motherfucker, they got a iron rice bowl, that's what they call it, on the Leftover Woman channel. When you got a really strong stability, you got an iron rice bowl. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? An iron rice bowl that can protect you, man. That's what you got, bro. And all this. Ooh, God's good. God's that. God ain't did nothing for you, bro. Your God ain't did nothing for you. You still in the same situation you was in 10 years ago. Worship money, bro. Worship money, bro. Just worship that shit like it's a god or something. Because if you keep doing that stupid shit, like waiting on that God in the sky to come out and do something for you, you're gonna be waiting until you die, man. For real. We gotta work out today. I didn't work out within the last couple of days. You know, money is God and being broke is the devil. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Yeah. Because being broke is the worst thing for a man, bro. Believe it or not, that's the worst thing in life is a broke man. And when you're broke, you get talked about so bad by women. You're broke. You're short. You know, all that other shit. All that shit will hurt a nigga's feelings, man. That shit will hurt a nigga's feelings. You're broke. You're dusty. Nah, man, you gotta get your bread all the way up. Get your money all the way up. Stop playing around, get your money, man. Chase that bag like it's no tomorrow, man. You feel what I'm saying? Worship the bag and pray to it. You know, my dad used to always say, man, them motherfuckers in the corporate offices and shit like that, money is their God. Money is their God. Damn right. I used to hear that from that nigga all the time. He used to talk down on money like money was a dog, bro. He talked bad about money, talking about, you know, fuck money. You can't take it with you. That he was giving him an excuse not to take the bag. You know, he's using that as an excuse. You can't take it with you anyway. So what's the point of going and go get a whole lot of money if you can't take it with you to die? And I'm like, well, you can live comfortably here on earth while you are living, motherfucker. And yeah, we can't take money with us, but it'll give us a more comfortable and a higher quality of life. You see what I'm saying? You won't be struggling, plotting your pockets all the time. See what I'm saying? But he was the one that believed in God. And I'm like, man, you died broke. Your God let you die broke. Shut up, man. I hated my father, man. He didn't have no ambition whatsoever, man. You know what I'm saying? God's supposed to get you a girlfriend. What happened to that? You know, that God in the sky and that God in the Bible, he's supposed to provide you with a woman. He's supposed to give you a woman. Man, I had a girlfriend in 8 years, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't coming to my rescue. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, exactly, Sean Breeze, yep. You feel me what I'm saying, bro? God ain't in the sky, ain't coming out to save you, man. He could care less about your ass. Nah, the bag, bro, that's what you worship, man. Worship the bag, like worship money. You have to, in order to like survive in this world, in order to compete in this world, you have to worship money. Why you think motherfuckers are rich? Because they worship money, bro. Why you think Diddy and Kanye and Jay-Z are rich? It's because they worship money. And that's a good thing to you know, that's a good God to serve, man. You know what I'm saying? That money will do more than that God in the sky will ever do for you. I'm telling you, bro. Why do you think all the rich people are rich? Because they worship money. They think money it will solve all of their problems and make everything right. And it does. It does solve all of your problems and make things right. Why do you think those rich people, they so like protective of their money? They trying to stay wealthy, they trying to stay rich. You know what I'm saying? Them Kardashians will never be broke. Jay-Z would never be broke, man. Floyd Money Mayweather would never be broke. He just invested his money in the football team. He would never be broke doing that, bro. You see what I'm saying? The guy living large, man. He ain't never been struggling with women, bro. He ain't never been struggling with women. See, as long as you got money, bro, you always have women, bro. That's the key, man. That's the reason why we chase the bag, because we know that once we get this bag, these women are gonna start chasing us, bro. We know that in our head. If I get this, I get that over there. That bitch right there with the fat ass. If I get money, if I become wealthy, if I get the bag, I'll have access to a lot more women than I usually would have access to. That I usually won't have access to. Correction. That I usually won't have access to. And that's what we want. We want more options and a higher quality of options of women. And the only way we can do that, bro, is we gotta worship money. Money is your God. Money is solve everything. You know what I'm saying? Money is solving everything. And all the motherfuckers who don't worship money, they're gonna be broke, man, forever. Until they dying day, they're gonna be broke. Walking around broke. Talking about, yeah, God is good, man. God is good all the time. Like, man, your God ain't coming out of the clouds to save you, man. You gotta save yourself. And you gotta worship money. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta worship money. That's what money is, bro. Money right now will get me out of my situation. It'll get me into a nice house. I'm talking so close to the phone. You know what I'm saying? It'll get me a nice house. I'll have a brand new girlfriend with a fat ass, just like I like her. And money will allow me to live longer. I'll be able to afford like the best doctors and the best lawyers. You feel what I'm saying? Did I mention I'll never struggle with coochie ever again? I'll be able to stick my penis in some nice, buttery, juicy, milky pussy. Man, that's what I'm talking about, man. You know, worshiping money, yeah. That's what you gotta do, bro. Because a lot of motherfuckers that go to church, most of them are broke and having a hard time in life. They only going to church because they got hard times. Man, when I was living in Walnut Creek, there was only one church there, bro. Walnut Creek is a suburban town here in California. And they had one church. Man, I'm in the hood, I see about 5 or 6 churches. And they all full on Sunday. All that hooting and hollering, oh, God is good, and God is good, and he'll come to save you whenever you need him, because God is good. God is good. Only in America that God is good. When you're down and you feel like you've been beaten down by the world, the Lord will come and save you. If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. When you're homeless and you're out of luck, the God will come in and save you right away. He'll provide shelter. He'll provide food for you. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, I got hit by a fly or something. And then this guy comes around my channel. I ain't gonna say his name, bro. But I know who you know who I'm talking about. The little troll that comes around, say little slight remarks talking about God gave me discipline, or God gave me what? Nigga, what you talking about, God? What did God give you, bro? Have you ever seen God? Have you ever talked to God? Like face to face? You know, have you heard God come out of the sky with your own ears and talk to you? No, shut up, man. God gave me the confidence or something. You know, like God ain't give you nothing, bro. There's tons and tons of motherfuckers out here struggling. God ain't coming to save them. Money, bro. That's who you worship. That's your money. I mean, that's your God. That's what you do, bro. Nah, man. Hey, I stopped believing in that God in the sky, bro. Because I see that it's all bullshit. And he ain't came to save me not once. And I've been out here struggling for years. And I'm trying to put all the end to the struggling, man. Put the end to the struggling. You know, it'll make me a lot happier having money, man. You know, you won't be all sad and depressed like you are when you're poor. I mean, when you get money, there's some new worries and stuff, like people trying to jack you and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or people trying to kill you for the money, trying to rob you and stuff like that. That's new worries. But overall, bro, your life would be a lot better with money in it. A lot of money. All them rich people trying to hang on to their wealth, trying to stay rich. They invest in their money so they can stay rich. I don't want to go back to being poor and struggling. Who wants to be poor and struggling? Nobody. But some people get comfortable in that lifestyle, though. They cool with that. I say get uncomfortable, bro. Chase that bag. Chase that bag, bro. Chase that bag. That's what you need to do throughout your whole entire life, too, bro. Like, I noticed that chasing bags and stuff is non-stop. Like, you can't, like, say, well, you know, I'm going to chase the bag for like a year, and if it doesn't work out, I'll just stop. Nah, chasing the bag is lifelong. It's like, it won't quit until the day that you die. You got Mike Tyson out here still chasing bags at his age. You feel what I'm saying? He just copped a $20 million bag. You know, feel what I'm saying? He just copped a $20 million bag fighting that one guy, Jake Paul. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what you gotta do, bro. The bag is your God, and you gotta act like it. Meaning that you gotta serve the bag, like people do, you know, with church and shit. They gotta be faithful. They gotta go by principles and guidelines. You know, when you're chasing the bag, you gotta treat it as number one. And women are sitting back on the back burner. You feel what I'm saying? Women don't come before the bag, because the bag is king. When I was younger, bro, I was chasing women first and trying to get into relationships without me even accomplishing anything. And now that I gotten older and I see that wasn't the right thing to do, and now I'm back on the bag chase, man. I ain't got no distractions and shit like that. It's all about just the bag. That's it. You know, only the bag can give you happiness. I mean, think about if you woke up one day and you had $10 million in your bank account. How happy would you be, man? You'd be like, God damn, $10 million in my bank account? Where did it come from? You know what I'm saying? You'll be out there buying Lamborghinis and trying to buy a house and shit. You know what I'm saying? I know that's what I would do. I'd buy me a Lambo and a Porsche. And I'll buy me a condo. You know what I'm saying? Or no, I'll buy a house. I'll take like $1 million or $2 million and buy a house. And then I'll buy me a Lambo. I'll get my dream cars. And then I'll have about $7 million to like invest my money in, to invest with, I mean. After you buy a house, that's like $2 million. And then you get like, man, you don't spend that much on cars, man. I say you get your dream car, get a Lambo. That'll be about, $400,000, and then get you an everyday car, like a Benz, maybe like $100,000 or something like that. And then you go $500,000. So then, if you got, then you spend about, $2 million on a house, because you want a good house. So that's $2.5 million spent right there, and you minus that, from 10 million, you got like what, 7.5 million left in your bank account. So that's enough money to invest with and live okay with, and just be pension off of it, living off of it. You feel what I'm saying? That's what you got to do, man. Set a goal and let the shit be lifelong, because nobody can get a bag. Let me tell you something. Nobody can get a bag just like that, bro. You gotta put the work in. You gotta keep chasing. Cause my mom and my dad, they spent a lot of time on this earth, and they didn't chase shit, bro. And they died broke. They didn't pass us nothing, man. My mom had nothing to pass us, bro. She had only $800 in her bank account, bro. My dad, he didn't give shit. He didn't give us nothing. He didn't pass nothing, bro. He tried to pass some money to a woman in Africa, bro. That was fucked up. See, I told you I was born in a broke ass, fucked up ass family, man. The reason why I was born poor, because of my family members, bro. I didn't ask to be here in this life, man. They brought me here, and I was just here. And then I got distracted and shit like that, man. I got distracted. I couldn't stay focused for long periods of time back in my 20s. And I gave up chasing the bag at one point. But I'm back at it again, and I'll never give up. I'll never give up chasing this shit, bro. There's too many like good rewards. You feel what I'm saying? It's too many, man. It's too much going on, bro. The rewards, the rewards are too great for me to give up and just turn around. Like, oh no, I won't do that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. Stay chasing the bag. Stay on your P's and Q's when you chasing, bro. And keep chasing until you get there, bro. Don't turn around and give up, because then all hope will be lost. You give up chasing the bag, all hope will be lost. You will never get it. I'd rather, look, just like Jamie said, bro, I invest my money so I can live more comfortably in the future. That's what you need to keep your mind on, the future, bro. So that's the key to success. I'm going to chase this bag so I can live a more comfortable life in the future. I'm going to plant these seeds in the ground so I can come back and pick the fruits from it later, a few years later down the stretch. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Let's say, like I said, man, I always use this as an analogy, right? I always use this as a analogy. If I plant a fruit tree, okay, it's gonna take time to grow. I come back and I water it, give it some plant food or whatever, water it, and it's growing. I come back like once a week, water it, maybe like 3 times a week. I water it 3 times a week, give it plant food, and it'll keep growing. I say about 5 years later, I'll be able to pick the fruit from the tree You feel what I'm saying? And enjoy it later on. So that's why I plant seeds. That's why I use that analogy. You plant seeds because it takes time to grow. Like, you know, that tree, whatever you plant, it's gonna take some time to grow. But I'd rather like live comfortably in the future than never live comfortably at all in my life. You feel what I'm saying? I'd rather blow up later in life than never blow up at all in my life. You see what I'm saying? Because later will come. Best believe. 4 or 5 years pass by quick. I noticed that. You feel what I'm saying? So I plant seeds, and later on I'll be able to enjoy the fruits of my labor. Feel what I'm saying? Same thing with basketball players, bro. They spend years playing basketball before they even get a break. You feel what I'm saying? Michael Jordan played a lot of free basketball before he got a break. You see what I'm saying? I think he played for years. He went to college. He was in college basketball and shit like that, man. And then later the money came in. Then later the money came. The money don't come right away. That's one thing a lot of motherfuckers gotta get that out their brain. Money don't come right away. The bag don't come right away. You gotta work. You gotta put in years, bro. Years. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta put in years. And if you lucky, your bag will come quicker. That's only by luck, though. Let's say you start chasing the bag and you blow up within the first year of chasing it. That's called hella luck. That's luck. You feel what I'm saying? That's luck. But if the money came maybe 5 years later, then you could say, okay, that wasn't luck. That was more of persistence. That was persistence. He was persistent every single year chasing the bag until he got it. And now, guess what? Once I get the bag, good times ahead of me now. I go back to the dating market. I can walk around with my chest out. You know what I'm saying? I can compete with other men because I put that time in. You feel what I'm saying? It's like when Mike Tyson first started boxing, man, he had to put that work in. You know what I'm saying? He had to put that work in, bro. He had to get up and run every single goddamn morning, run about 5 or 6 miles, come back, hit the heavy bag, then wake up the next day, do something different that day. Or maybe take 1 day off or 2 days off and then go back and do it again. Persistence. It's like losing weight. You don't just drop weight just like that. Nah, man, it takes time to lose that weight. You 600 pounds, it's gonna take you a year or two to lose all that fat. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna take you a year or two, to come down to normal size. You feel what I'm saying? That's what we need to do, bro. We need to focus on the future, man. Become rich, successful, wealthy. And then don't let nothing get in our way either. They told my car, I'm still chasing the bag. That didn't stop me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, I always find a way to get the winning blow in the end, man. You know what I'm saying? I always find a way to win. I will always find a way to win, even though I'm losing now. But I'm not going to stop trying. Because that's what my mother and my father did. They stopped trying. Matter of fact, they probably didn't even try at all. Ended up dead and broke. Left their children with nothing. Nothing but $800 in the bank account. When my mom passed away, man, I can't believe she only had $800. I would think she would have at least $8,000 or something. But she had only $800, bro. That means her whole entire life she was just bad with money and she just didn't give a damn, bro. And she didn't think about us. She knew her time was ticking here on Earth. She should have had some type of life insurance or. That's why I said my parents didn't care about us, man. Because if they did, they would have left something behind. they would have left some money behind, man. You just gotta chase that bag, man. That's all you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta chase that bag. So that way later in life, bro, you can live good. And not to mention, you have a better sex life. That's the main reason why dudes chase bags, so they can get women, bro. It's all about the woman, bro. I'm in the morning, I'm looking at these women with fat asses and stuff that won't even give me a time of day. And I'm like, God damn, once I get that bag, I'll have access to all of that. With some motivation. You feel what I'm saying? Just motivated, bro. Stay motivated. Stay motivated. It's just lifelong, man. You know what I'm saying? Chasing the bag is lifelong. Think about it, man. Basketball players, how long they been playing in the NBA? Let's say like Steph Curry. The guy's still playing basketball, bro. You know, he's still chasing the bag, meaning that means if he's been playing for a number of years, and that means he's chasing the bag. He been playing for like 10 years already, bro. More than 10 years. Steph Curry. Okay? So he's still out there chasing that money. He's still chasing the cheddar, man. He should retire soon, though. He about to be, what, he about to be 40? What, like 35? You know what I'm saying? The basketball players, if they stop playing basketball, they'll go broke. So that's why I say the basketball players are still chasing the bag. And it's been years. Chasing the bag is lifelong. That's my main point, bro. You know, until you become like mega wealthy, bro, and you know, it never stops. Some people think that chasing the bag is just a part-time deal or something, or you just chase it for a little bit, and then if nothing crack off, then you turn around, you give up and go back home with your tail tucked between your legs and your ears backwards like a puppy or a dog or something. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you don't go home until you obtain it, until you reach the high level, bro. You feel what I'm saying? There will be challenges along the way, but you can overcome them challenges, though. You can overcome them challenges. Just gotta stay persistent. Don't let nothing get in your way. Fucking cop told my shit. Man, fuck the police, man. Fuck the police, bro. Yeah, fuck you motherfuckers too. Driving by with them vehicles hella loud and shit. That's what you gotta do, bruh. See, me, I ain't stopping. I've been chasing this bag for 5 years. I ain't gonna quit. The reward is too great, bruh. The reward is too great. I get a bag, bruh, I get pussy like I wouldn't believe. I'll be able to compete with other men and drive nice cars, eat at nice restaurants, being flashy, you know, showing off my Lamborghini, pulling up to the bar with my Lamborghini and showing it off to bitches and shit. I just pull up on a bad bitch and give me your number. This a Lambo. Lamborghini be king of the road though, bro. Everybody else got muscle cars and shit. I got a Lambo. Like, nigga, yo 5.0 engine can't fuck with me. Yo You know what I'm saying? Your muscle car, your fucking Mustang can't fuck with my Lambo. I'm too exotic, man. You know what I'm saying? You know. Steph Curry's 37. Yeah, he should be retiring in the next, like, 3 years, man. Once he hit 40, like LeBron James, time to retire. Them legs ain't working like they used to. But they still chasing the bag, though. They still getting paydays from the NBA. That's why I say, chasing the bag is lifelong. Your whole entire, I mean, your whole entire life, you have to chase it until you die, until your last breath, until your last day here on earth. You got to chase the bag. Even when you get rich, you're still chasing the bag. You're trying to get another one. You're like, fuck that, I'm trying to stay rich. What can I invest my money in? I'm trying to stay with these hoes. I'm trying to stay with these pros. I'm trying to stay with these 304s. I'm trying to keep these women around. You know what? I don't understand why guys get the bag and they go broke. Like, bro, don't you know if you lose the money, you lose the hoes? Invest that money, nigga. You can go broke. I don't care if you got $100 million in your pocket. You can go broke. And over a long period of time, you can go broke. Feel what I'm saying? You could go broke.
Wait.
You stay with the money chasing, and everything will be okay. Your life will turn out good, bro. I can't wait until I get my bag on. I can't wait. I can't wait until, you know, my life will finally get some revenge and some rest. I can finally rest and have a nice house and have a better life and better find bitches to fuck, like I said before. You know what I'm saying? I won't struggle with no dating market. Feel what I'm saying? I won't be struggling no more. And it's gonna feel good to not struggle. Got access to beautiful women with nice bodies and stuff. That's the motivation right there, bro. Beautiful women with nice bodies. Curvy bodies. No fat nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Big, nice, juicy, plump titties. A big old booty. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna never stop. Because I worship money, man. I don't worship God in the sky, bruh. That motherfucker's useless. Or he's powerless, I mean. Well, he's useless too. Useless. Same thing. Powerless, useless, all them other words. Feel what I'm saying? That's what I worship. You can kick back and pray to that God all day if you want to. You ain't gonna get nothing. You don't even you know what? People are worshiping that God in the sky and don't even know whether or not he truly exists. Like, you don't even know if he's up there. You haven't seen him. I got faith. Faith is not enough. It ain't like when you pray, he's talking back to you. You can't hear him. You can't see him. So where's the proof that he exists? That must be some quiet God, man. Because all the powerful things they saying about him. So, oh, he's powerful. But how come he ain't making himself known? Where is he? Huh? Where is that motherfucker? He ain't shown himself in like many moons, bruh. He ain't shown himself. Back in the day, they say that guys used to come out of the sky and talk to people. What happened to that? How come he stopped doing that? Why he stopped doing it? Huh? Why did he stop talking to people? Because he never did, man. He don't exist. He doesn't exist, bro. Because the God in the Bible, what they saying he did before, he don't do that shit today. You feel what I'm saying? You know, where is when he moved the clouds and come out of the sky and talk to people like he did before? Where is that? Why is that not happening today? Huh? Because in the Bible, you know, it's two different gods. Like God now don't speak to nobody. He don't move the clouds and come out of nowhere and start talking to you. It's just like, it's totally different. Like back then versus now. Like why did God change all of a sudden? How come he stopped talking to people like he used to do? He talked to Abraham. So the story goes, right? He talked to Abraham. He talked to Adam and Eve. But he ain't talking to us? Come on, man. That's bullshit. Anyway, I'm gonna end this live, man. I'll be back on later, bro. It's been like an hour. You guys have a good day. I'm out, man. Peace. Worship the bag. I'm out.